Workflow ERX makes e-prescribing safe, fast, and easy. It is SureScript certified for prescription routing, enabling physicians to send new prescriptions electronically, as well as receive and authorize prescription renewal requests. The dashboard is a helpful tool with quick links to information about prescriptions, messages, and schedules. The first link, Pending Approvals, will display a report of the prescriptions that need to be approved by a provider. This tool will be used by locations, allowing residents to prescribe for training purposes. The search icon will expose additional search criteria. For example, managers can select All to view pending approvals for all providers. Links to view the patient's chart and the medication list are available here. Clicking Prescriptions Today will show a list of all prescriptions written on a given day. Outstanding Refill Requests displays a quick view of all prescription refills awaiting approval. Outstanding Messages and Documents Awaiting Review will allow the user to see any unopened or incomplete messages in their inbox. Finally, the Scheduling section contains a link to view the user's appointment list for that day, along with the number of appointments today and tomorrow. The Provider Appointment List contains information such as the patient's name, the reason for their visit, the provider they're seeing, and any relevant comments. These are links to view the Demographics Edit screen and medication list. Users can also create a new prescription directly from this screen. The patient chart can be opened by using the patient chart link on the provider appointment list. To find a patient that is not on today's schedule, use the patient search link and search by first and last name. The first few letters of the patient's first and last name are typically all that is needed to find the patient. Next, click on the patient chart link in the results screen, or double-click on the patient's name to open the chart. The Chart tab shown here allows users to view the patient summary, associated messages, and medications. A picture of the patient can be taken at registration and displayed in his or her chart. Patient demographics are clearly recorded in the patient chart for easy reference, along with a link to edit the information as needed. The details of today's encounter are prominently displayed here. In addition, encounter status and exam room information can be modified from this screen. The action flags at the top of the chart are visual icons that provide important notifications. On the far right of the patient chart is a link to create a new prescription. Medications are managed within the patient chart, and prescribing data is immediately included in the patient summary. The patient chart also tracks allergies. Together, this information is used in automatic drug and allergy interaction checks, which are done in real time for the safety of your patients. To edit a patient's allergies, click the Edit link of the Allergies section. The Edit Allergy screen allows users to add, edit, or remove allergies. To add a new allergy, either select the allergy from the User Configurable drop-down list or use the search function. Next, select the severity and reaction. If the appropriate reaction is not listed in the drop-down menu, Users can type it directly into the text box. When finished, click Save Allergy. To edit, for example, if the reaction severity has changed, click the Edit icon. Then make the necessary changes and click Save. To remove an allergy, click the Delete icon. Click Close to exit the Edit Allergy screen. To view the patient's medication list from a patient chart, click the Edit link of the Current Meds section. If using the Approval feature, the number of pending medications will be displayed. By clicking Approve Medications Now, the provider can enter their PIN and click Approve. There are also options to delete or ignore the medication. The drop-down menus on the left side of the screen contain options such as editing, viewing, renewing, replacing, discontinuing, and deleting medications. Workflow ERX requires a reason when discontinuing or deleting a medication. This reason is included in the patient's medication history. Medications can be added or prescribed from this screen, and completed prescriptions can be printed or sent electronically. New or existing medications can be added to the patient's medication list, which can be opened by clicking on the Edit link of the Current Meds section. The Quick Add feature makes it easy to add vitamins and other non-prescription medications to the medication list. Click Quick Add to search for the medication. Then, select the medication from the user-defined favorites list or search for it in the complete FDA drug database. Next, add details such as the date the medication was started. When finished, click Save Changes. Prescriptions can be created or added to the medication list by checking Prescribe. Relevant patient details are displayed for easy reference, along with shortcut links to view current allergies, medications, and diagnoses. When writing a prescription, providers can select the medication from a user-defined favorites list or a searchable FDA drug list. As previously mentioned, complete drug and allergy checks are done automatically. For example, if a physician prescribes a medication which causes a reaction, a warning will appear with a level of severity clearly displayed and color-coded. Providers can choose to override the warning, but if it is a severe interaction, they will be asked for a confirmation when finalizing the prescription. Warnings for drug interactions will display a detailed monograph containing information such as clinical side effects. The dosage, frequency, and any other important details can be modified from the prescription screen. As changes are made, a preview of the SIG is shown at the bottom of the screen. Providers can choose to keep the prescription screen open to continue writing prescriptions using this checkbox. By clicking Create, the prescribing data is automatically included in the patient's chart. As previously mentioned, Workflow ERX requires a reason to override severe drug interactions. This reason is included in the patient's medication history. The completed prescription can be printed, faxed, or electronically submitted to a pharmacy from the medication list. To send a prescription electronically from the medication list, select the checkbox next to the desired medication. Note that multiple prescriptions can be sent at one time by checking more than one box. Also, prescriptions that have not yet been printed or faxed will be automatically checked. Next, choose Send Selected electronically. Patient demographics and prescription information are automatically populated on this screen for easy reference. Prescriptions can be removed from the queue if needed. Also, the full SIG can be viewed by clicking the arrow. To choose a pharmacy, click Select Pharmacy. Workflow ERX automatically searches for pharmacies within 5 miles of the patient's recorded zip code. Users may also search for a specific pharmacy using the search fields at the top of the screen. Please note that not all pharmacies are currently participating in the SureScripts network. In addition, DEA-controlled substances cannot be sent electronically. Select the correct pharmacy by double-clicking it or by highlighting it and clicking Choose. Then click Send to Pharmacy. To print a prescription from the medication list, select the checkbox next to the appropriate prescription and choose Send Selected to Printer from the drop-down menu. Within the print screen, users can select the printer they wish to use from the drop-down menu, then click Send to Printer. Renewal requests can be received and authorized via the SureScripts network and Workflow.com's secure internal messaging. When a refill request is received, it will appear in the provider's inbox and the message type will display as e-prescribing. To open the message, double-click it, or use the checkboxes to the left of each message and select Open for Reading to open multiple items at one time. The refill request contains comprehensive details regarding the patient, the pharmacy, and the requested medication. It will also display whether the message was sent with high priority and previous refill requests are prominently noted. After thoroughly reviewing this information, users can respond with one of the following options: Approve, Deny, or Deny and Replace Prescription. If the request is approved, the number of dispensings is defaulted based on the original request. However, it can be modified by the user. There is also a text box at the bottom of the screen to record additional notes for the pharmacist, such as whether a provider gave verbal approval. If the request is denied, a drop-down menu will become available to record the denial reason. Once again, there is a text box to record additional information at the bottom of the screen. Users may also deny the refill request and replace the prescription with a different medication. Selecting this option will prompt the user to create a new prescription for the patient. Click Create Script to launch the new prescription screen. Then, create a new prescription as described earlier in this video and click Create when finished. Prior to completing the refill request, the user has the option to keep the message in his or her inbox. By default, this option is checked. By clicking Save and Close, the response will be automatically sent to the requesting pharmacy. Additionally, a copy of the message will be saved in the patient chart, and the patient's medication list will be updated. Prescription refill requests may also be processed internally by a practice using Workflow.com's messaging solution independently of SureScripts. For example, a patient may call to request a refill. In this case, the individual who took the call would generate a prescription refill request message. Double-click the message to open it. The patient chart can be reviewed if needed by clicking on the chart icon, and details of the request are displayed at the bottom of the message. To approve the refill request, click on the Meds icon to launch the medication list. Then, either print or electronically submit the prescription as described earlier in this video. When finished, the simplest option is to select Save Complete. This will automatically mark the message as complete, save a copy of the message in the patient chart, and update the patient's medication list. In preparation to go live with Workflow ERX, please enter allergies and medications for several of your patients. These can be patients you have seen recently or long-term patients with whom you are familiar. Using the solution will give you a greater degree of confidence and understanding with how it works. In addition, the allergies and medications you enter will begin to build the medication list for your patients. Thank you for viewing this training video. If you have any questions, please contact a support representative.